Better late than never, right? There we go. Oh, here at last. How are you all? I'm terribly sorry about the delay. All will be explained. It's been quite the day. It really has. Even to the point that I managed to come in to shot so many minutes late. So thank you. Welcome. Hello, everybody. How are you? How has your week been? How have you been? Well, since the last couple of weeks since we've spoken. I hope you can all hear me all right. Let me just check that we've got a few people in the house. The Gradiators are here. Hello. You've all been chatting since before I got here, so that's good. But yes, hopefully you're all doing terribly well. I've gone for the festive decoration, obviously. Had to have you here with the beautiful Christmas tree. We've got a couple of stockings going as well, and the chaps are here. A couple of new little friends. So yes, a warm welcome to everybody. My name is Nick Heath, for those of you that don't know, and this is Nick's Pub Quiz. Quite had a good slab of that, didn't I? That is delicious. I'm just noticing, normally I'm getting a lot of chat through at this moment. I'm just noticing that there isn't any of it coming up on my screen right now. So I'm hoping that you can all see me, or hear me, certainly, hopefully one of the two. Let me just see if I can check that and check that you're all there. If you are there, say hello, say something, because otherwise I'm just chatting to myself. Although I'm pretty much doing that every time anyway, aren't I? So you are very welcome. It has it's been quite the week with our book, Cocktails and Quiz Tales, landing, and I'm going to treat you to a little bit more of this as and when over the course of the evening. This is a 40-question general knowledge quiz, and tonight is a very special one because, we're going to have a festive sing-along afterwards with Jonathan Ripon JR. Oh, my goodness me. Now then, my chat has just updated. It's just thrown through 1 million messages. There we go. Right, here we are. I wonder if the halftime drink will be eggnog. I'm going to read it. Right, I'm seeing you all now. I don't know why it didn't come through. There you are. Cumber and Julia here. Right, technical things. Don't know why. The music. Thank you, Texas. Good evening, Caroline. This is feeling more normal. I was chatting away to myself. The screen was blank. Goodness me. The Kiwi quizzes are here in New Zealand. Excellent. Loving the hat. Thank you, Polly. I think Ari's even watching. Hi, Ari. That's good to see. Happy Christmas, Nick and the BAs. I'm wearing terrible Rudolph earrings, says Paul. That's lovely. Good evening. Nick's Narnias are here. It's Anne-Marie Duggan's birthday. Happy birthday, Anne-Marie. Thank you for joining us this evening. The Bishop's Fingers are back. Are you liking the festive jumper? Yes, it seems that Judith Magnus is. And Ems is here. Team Quim are here. I did a private quiz for Ems as they were one of the kind people to support the crowdfunder with a private quiz. So we had a lovely little evening earlier in the week. Excuse me. Happy holidays. Happy to be here. The Nashville Rians, the little old wine drinkers are back. Who else have we got? There's a whole load of you here. It is wonderful to see. Evening from Thursdown. The rice slippers are ready. It is all good. I think for some reason the chat is just going to be a bit stuttered. I hope it sorts itself out. Oh, let me just move you back in there. There we are. We're a little closer now, aren't we? You'll just have to deal with a bit of the tree. A bit less of the tree. Go on. I'll go that way a bit. There you go. A little bit more tree. Got little polar bears here and little dog thing. Yeah, it's all lovely. Hello, Saucy Saturdayers. I think I can say. Yes, yeah, we're live on a Saturday. Lovely. And hello, of course, to the Wicked Wednesday crew, who may have joined us for a Saturday, but may wait until Wednesday to do the quiz. Cheers to you guys as well. Well, we're here, aren't we? We're here doing our thing, and it's an absolute delight to be with you all once again for our festive episode. Now, 40 questions, as I said. Going to have to probably motor through because I do gabble on, as we know, and we're going to have to try and get this wrapped up by about 9:15, which is when we're going to hand over to the brilliant and fabulous Jonathan Ripon, who's going to do a bit of a festive sing-along. Now, the link to his sing-along is in this thing. I think I put it in there. It's been so busy. It's been incredibly crazy. I think the chat stuttered again. I don't even know what's going on with it. I'm trying to refresh it, trying to do all sorts to it. Let me just try and refresh it, shall we? And we'll see what we get out of it. Yeah, no, it's done a weird thing again. It's reset to all of the messages you set before 8 o'clock. Let's just hope YouTube sorts itself out. I'm going to try and see if... No, I'm not even going to worry. Let's just crack on and hopefully I'll get some messages that you're all sending through in a bit. Because it's getting really boring me banging on about it now, frankly, isn't it? So I'd also like to say a very big hello to Pat Gordon, who is with us and celebrating a birthday, I believe. So many happy returns, Pat. Thank you very much for spending your evening with us. I'm going to come on to the book shortly. I want to get formalities underway so that we're not losing too much time this evening. So I think it's important that we get our selfie done. So let me just make sure that I'm in position. Now, this is the opportunity where around your smartphones, as you know, and your smart TVs, whatever it might be, your laptops, iPads, you're going to take a photo with me. And bearing in mind so many of you are boasting about your festive clothing, then I think it would be quite nice if you got those in shot. So we'll do our Nick's Pub Quiz selfie where you gather round and I take the, I pose too, and we all get a lovely picture, don't we? Yes. So, Nick's Pub Quiz selfie time. Get ready with those cameras. In 3, 2, 1. It was a good one. It was a good one. I think it was. Ooh. Very good. And of course, we've got our Merry Cherry Cola coming up a little bit later, which will be nice, won't it? That'll be quite exciting. A few technical hiccups before we started. So I haven't got the jingle to tell you about what to put in the chat or not to put in the chat. At the minute, I'm not seeing any chat at all, so that's good, isn't it? Let me see if I can just... I feel awfully quiet without any of you chatting away. I've basically got 5 messages on screen from 3 minutes to 8 o'clock, so that's not any good for me, is it? Anyway, I'll have to give it a try in a bit. Good. Great. I'm sort of chatting into an abyss here, but it's very much like that on a normal basis, isn't it? So I think you need to put a team name at the top. That's how this works. And then we will. You mark your own. It's 40 questions, first half, second half. Now then, if you've taken your Nick's Pub Quiz selfie, hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz, pop it on your Instagrams, your Twitters and everything else like that. Right. Are we ready then? Eyes down for a full house. I think it's time to play Nick's Pub Quiz. It's there! It's Nick's Pub Quiz! I forgot it was there. We found it. It's all good. So there you are. You don't put the answers in the I nearly went the wrong way. You don't put your answers in the chat unless you're in. All right, that is the golden rule. The wrong answers only in the chat. Yeah, I think we can crack on. In fact, if my beautiful assistant is around and can hear me, maybe he can bring my laptop in and we can get YouTube up, and then I can see the chat because it's not coming up on my phone that I use. So maybe he can do that for me. Anyway, let's eyes down for a full house. It's time for Nick's Pub Quiz, our December festive issue. That was a cross between issue and edition, and it became issue. Question number 1: what is the capital of Brazil? Question 1: what is the capital of Brazil? I'd love to be able... Oh, hello. My chat's just come alive. It's come alive. There we are. I've been resetting the chat a lot. I can now see some chat. Now, I've got Duggan's Who's. We'll just have to chat amongst ourselves. Good. I got that. That's come through. And a few others. Is it just going to stop me there? Yeah, people asking me things. You in top chat mode? No, I selected live chat. Good. I've got all of that. Hit refresh. I mean, refresh means I'd have to stop the stream and then come back again. So I'm getting you in installments, basically. So it's going to be a load of chat that then comes through, and then I get the update. So hello from the Fearsome Foursome. Lovely to have you guys here. My beautiful assistant has brought through the laptop. So maybe I'm going to have a little monitor to my left where I can see the chat. It's starting to come through. That'll do. Just it balanced on there, Tommy. That'll be lovely. That's lovely there. Look, it's weird. I've never actually got a monitor where I'm watching myself back in delayed time, but there we are. Right, I've got the chat now. So that's good, isn't it? Thank you very much. Wonderful. So we've had question 1, the capital of Brazil. Question 2, which Lionel Bart musical features the characters Nancy, Fagin and Old Bill Sikes? Margie Bargie's wishing me a very merry Crimbo. Thank you very much. Ems Tomlinson's gone for, we've gone for When Santa Got Stuck Up My Quimney as a team name tonight. That is a treat, isn't it? The jingle, yes, the jingle did come back, didn't it, in the end? That was good. That was question 3 then. Which Lionel Bart musical features the characters Nancy, Fagin and Old Bill Sikes? So it should be a fairly easy one. There's a hefty mix, by the way, of festive questions, and then just some incredibly random, boring, general knowledge ones. I'll explain more at half-time. Let's get there. Question 3. Bornean, Sumatran and Tapanuli are all types of which species? That is, Bornean, Sumatran and Tapanuli are all types of which species? Tapanuli, I'll spell for you. T-A-P-A-N-U-L-I. T-A-P-A-N-U-L-I, Tapanuli. Bornean, Sumatran and Tapanuli are all types of which species? Everyone's saying the chat's being a little bit naughty. Hello from the Yorkshire fog. Chris says, hopefully you can see this. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Chris. Stephanie, what is a sling slong? Did I say that about a sing song? It may be the state you're in by the time we do it. Diddery Dodderers are here for Christmas cheer. That's lovely. I mean, I've also heard that the likes of the Hucknall 2 are here, the Richard Wright Supporters Club, the Lockdown Legends, Team Rainbow Nottingham, all checking in via whether it was Facebook earlier in the week, a couple of days ago, or in the last little while. Chat seems to be back in some way. That's good. Excellent. Question number 4. Which stringed instrument in the lute family commonly has 4 courses of doubled metal strings and comes in Neapolitan, archtop and flat-backed types? I know, yes, all of those. Blimey, I've got some chats coming through on the phone, some's coming through on the laptop, but neither are fully doing it themselves. Isn't it strange? Diane, Pat, love the birthday wishes. Oh, well, that's good. Caroline says, excuse me, are you an author? Cocktails and quiz tales. Oslo's capital of Narnia, clearly. Yeah. You ready? We packed them all today. You ready? Front cover. Inside cover. This opens up. What are all of they? You'll have to get a copy and work it out. They're all little doodles and things. What are they? You'll have to work it out. More on that in a bit. So that was question 4. Which stringed instrument in the lute family commonly has 4 courses of doubled metal strings and comes in Neapolitan, archtop and flat-backed types? Dame Trotter's made it. Team Quizneyland, thank goodness. Was it a good show? I hope so. Starbright Entertainment's good. That was question 4. Question 5. At which religious festival began on the 10th of December and ends on the 18th? Now, Caroline, question 3. Really? Question 3 was Bornean, Sumatran and Tapanuli are all types of which species? There are a couple of long questions in here tonight, Caroline. I should apologise up front. That was question 5 then. Which religious festival began on the 10th of December and ends on the 18th? Oh, 4. Yeah, that was the long one. Yeah. Yeah, the stringed instrument. Basically, which stringed instrument is Neapolitan, archtop or flat-backed? That'll do. It's a shorter version, isn't it? That's question 5 then. We did have a question a bit like that last month, but it was sort of phrased the other way around. So you might remember a little bit about that religious festival. Question number 6. What five-letter word can come before garden, light, and cake? You might want to sort of bear a little bit of this sort of thing in mind. Just yeah, a few of you have got the chat playing up. Of all the nights for YouTube to have a bit of trouble with its chat, do they not know that we're trying to have a conversation here? I'm not happy about that. Anyway, we'll get through. We'll be all right. Team Queensland 2, great full houses. Oh, I'm very pleased to hear that. What else do we have? Jenny saying the book looks fab. It really is. I'm going to keep coming back to it. Oh, on the back as well. I mean, we've only got testimonials from Rosina Allen Khan, MP for Tooting. She's a top dog. She's a doctor, NHS. Rocky Clark, England's most capped rugby player. She is. And the lovely Alex Payne, host of Good, Bad and Rugby, former Sky Sports presenter, who happens to say, it's like you're a cross between Graham Norton and Dale Winton. Yeah. I couldn't resist putting that on the back. Anyway, hope he doesn't mean half dead. Right, question number 7. You've got 5-letter word before garden, light and cake. Question number 7. It's another long one, Caroline, steady. Which sporting campaign, backed by Stonewall, celebrated its feature day this week, having seen representation across various sports, including cricket, racing, football and rugby over the last couple of weeks? So, that is which sporting awareness campaign, backed by Stonewall, celebrated its feature day this week, having seen representation across various sports, including cricket, racing, football and rugby over the last couple of weeks? Caroline's going to kill me. There's a lot of physical lime in that mouthful. I've gone vodka, lime and soda. I have. I sort of wanted a rum and coke, but we're having the Merry Cherry Cola, so... Oh. Karen, can I repeat number 6? The 5-letter word that can come before garden, light and cake. Garden, light and cake. Question 7 then. Which sporting awareness campaign, backed by Stonewall, celebrated its feature day this week? Celebrated across sport, perhaps you could say, Caroline. That might be all you need. Don't need to list them all, do you? What else have we got in here? Well, let's have a little look-see, shall we? Wow, this is bonkers. So that is a foreword by your very own Caroline. I mean, we've gone with the big guns here. You've got a foreword. Posh, isn't it? Then your cocktails and Quiz Tales contents. Yeah. Then what we got? A little welcome from me there. That's quite long, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit of a chat about me or from me. Did someone say cocktails? My beautiful assistant, Goldfinch, lovely bar, who've helped us with a lot of these. And then, obviously, I was down for a full house. In we go. First cocktail, obviously, Rootin' Tooting. And you're like, we've not had that. No. So you'd have to buy the book and make it, wouldn't you? It's gorgeous as well. We did do this one, didn't we? Tequila Sunrise. That's there. Now look, see that little chap up there who's having fun on the thing? Our amazing friend Diane, whose mum I've given a shout out to. Your daughter's very talented, by the way. She drew that because we thought we could do a bit of doodles on the amazing photography we've had to make it come alive. He's also on the front putting up the bunting, isn't he? Yeah? So that's him. He features all the way through. He's a little rascal and a brilliant little character that we've created. It's Tokyo Mist, remember that? Good. Now, I mean, I've got some people to thank for other bits in here. We'll come to that, but there's a little sneak peek. The link to buy it through Shopify is on the description below. So if you didn't get around to doing so, you can buy your copy now, £18, and we'll ship it out as quick as we can, basically. We're hoping the ones that we've dropped off today will all be here in time for Christmas. No, Helen, it's not a case if you don't need to buy it now, because in the book are QR codes to 5 new mini quizzes. Been recorded. They'll be there for you to enjoy with your friends and family over Christmas. There's 30 recipe books for cocktails in there. I'm not reading them all out, am I? You've got to go and buy it. Right, that was question 7 anyway, at some time half an hour ago. Question 8. This comes with a nice little tale, this one. Question 8. A Trump supporter is said to have claimed on social media that 5 million votes had been cast in Georgia, which has a population of 4 million, and alleged fraud. Of course, they'd Googled Georgia, the country. So, what is the approximate population of the US state of Georgia? I've got options for you. 7.5 million, 10.5 million, or 12.5 million. So what's the approximate population of the US state of Georgia? 7.5 million, 10.5 million, or 12.5 million? I love that story. Some idiot Googling the country Georgia going, well, there were 5 million votes, and there's only 4 million in Georgia. Yeah, the one's several thousand miles away. You twazzock. So, population of the US state of Georgia, 7.5 million, 10.5 million, 12.5 million. Caroline's doing a very good job of putting in what she can there. Just checking on the devastating form, but Team JK missed questions 1 to 3. Well, Joey says, I'm from Georgia, so better get this right. Steph's asking for, was that where to buy some stash? Maybe, if Caroline is excellent. She can go to a previous quiz, copy a link to the merch and post it in the chat if the chat's working. Siobhan, I can do without comments like that. Thanks very much. Getting more like Dad with every passing minute. Oh dear. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Question 9. How old is the Queen? Not this one. Queen Elizabeth II. How old is the Queen? Yep. How old's the Queen? Queen Elizabeth II. How old? Margie Bargies are in. I think the internet's playing up as well. I mean, it's all happening tonight. Having a lovely time. Question 9. How old is the Queen? Question 10. Tom Fletcher, Danny Jones, Dougie Pointer, and Harry Judd are members of which band? Question 10. Tom Fletcher, Danny Jones, Dougie Pointer, and Harry Judd are members of which band? Half eight here. 45 minutes to get through. Do you mind if we're a bit late, JR? I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Got to crack through. That was question 10. Tom Fletcher, Danny Jones, Dougie Pointer, and Harry Judd are members of which band? Price's Kitchen. Sorry we're late. Change the team name. Used to be No Corona, Only Gin. Now we are Corona here, no gin. Wish it wasn't because we both tested positive. Oh. Oh dear. Well, thanks for being here. Hope you're feeling all right and you're doing all the isolating thing. Just don't infect the rest of us, would you? Because I've got stuff to do. Cheers. So that was question 10. Tom Fletcher, Danny Jones, Dougie Pointer and Harry Judd are members of which band? Caroline's posted the merch link. Oh, Bex is a bit late as well. Right, Bex. Sent us a video earlier, did our friend Bex, of herself dressed in a Santa outfit, having a laugh. Very funny. We're seeing you tomorrow at the Tooting Market where we're selling the book. See you there. Question 11. How many stars are there on the flag of China? China. How many flags are there? Question 11. How many flags? How many stars are there on the flag of China? China. What else have we got in here for you? What else have we got? Obviously, the outward pose is the usual. And of course, I was asking you all to send in pictures, wasn't I? For sort of scrapbook pages. Oh, if only our designer was amazing. Look at it all. I appreciate that's a lot of me, but that's because that was sort of the theme of that page, I think. The dress-ups one. That's a cracker. We've got some new cocktails in here as well. You're going to love them. Yeah, look at the dress-ups. Look. Yeah, James, you'll have seen yourselves. Yeah, there's a whole load of you in there. Look, you might recognise yourselves in the distance. Who else have we got? When we got a... Look, there's Bex. Just mentioned Bex. There's Bex there. Look, there you are, Bex. Woo! We've got lovely photos. Look at the gin sour looking gorgeous. Look, our little man there is wiping the floor. See? There's 96 pages of this. We've worked our blooming socks off. Delivery was meant to be yesterday. It didn't happen. Arrived at 7 o'clock this morning. We had to stay in the Travel Lodge in Letchworth, down the road from Tom's parents, because, you know, COVID, we're trying to be good. And then, yeah, there's the lovely, beautiful gatefold thing. There's a mystery QR code as well, which will, if you get the book, basically there's QR codes to all the quizzes we've done, and you also get QR codes to 5 new quizzes, and will some of you find the extra little mystery one? What will it lead to? It can change. We can change that. I could put a picture round in the back, and then the next time we do the quiz, all the people with the book could have a cheeky little round of clues. I don't know. We could put whatever we want on it. My OnlyFans page. No. Right. Should we carry on? There's meant to be a quiz, isn't there? 12. Which actor, in the gender-neutral sense, links the following? Not all films, but links the following: Stranger Things, Enola Holmes, and Godzilla, King of the Monsters. So that is which actor in the gender-neutral sense links the following: Stranger Things, Enola Holmes, and Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Jill Petrie, cannot wait for our 2 signed copies. Jill, they are in the post. Well, we dropped them off today to be posted. So we are anticipating they'll all get to you. We know that the Royal Mail's under a bit of strain. We've done what we can. We've got them gone. Give a shout out to Leslie of Wendover. Devin Oldie say, hi Nick, sorry no pictures of us. That's all right. It's fine. Plenty of pictures of lots of people. We are proud as punch of the book, it has to be said. Question 11, how many stars are on the flag of China? I've got a few little thanks to send out as well. Paul Penter, seeing as you just popped up there. Oslopolitan. Is it in the book? You'll have to wait and see. Might be. Did it come in time, your little suggestion? Say hello to my dog. Her name's Penny. Penny! Hello! Hello, Penny! Ooh. So that was which actor links Stranger Things, Enola Holmes and Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Question 13. Alphabetically, which of Santa's reindeer would come first in a list? Question 13. Alphabetically, which of Santa's reindeer comes first? Yeah. Is Alfie asleep, Diane? Alfie! 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 Who's a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Yeah. I spent some time with Amber today, the very hairy bear-like Airedale with her winter coat going, and Spiky yesterday, day before. Question 14, after you've found out which of Santa's reindeer comes first alphabetically. Question 14, which is the highest selling UK Christmas single of all time? Which is the highest selling UK Christmas single of all time? Team Quim, you might do all right at this. That's question 14. Which is the highest selling UK Christmas single of all time? Because question 15 will be which is the highest selling US Christmas single of all time. Thought I'd even it out a bit. Question 14, which is the highest selling UK Christmas single of all time? Question 15, which is the highest selling USA Christmas single of all time? I have to give a huge shout out to my beautiful assistant who has owned the spreadsheet. He's emailed all of you, I think about 7 times, because we needed a load of info. And some of you are useless, by the way. I say it with love. Sorry, I can't remember how many I ordered. I think I've paid the PayPal. Oh, here's my team name. It's 1,000,000 characters. You didn't half make a load of work. We've got there. We have got there. But beautiful assistant deserves a massive round of applause. So you can do that when he brings his drink in. Right. That was question 14 then, the highest selling UK Christmas single of all time, and 15, the highest selling USA single of all time. Question 16, Yerevan is the capital city of which Eastern European country? Yeah, I've done a switcheroo there, because there's no way I would have asked you the other way around. You're going to probably struggle with this anyway. Question 16, Yerevan is the capital city of which Eastern European country? I wouldn't have stood a chance, no. No, I wouldn't. All the chat had stopped. Now it's all coming back again. Helen, what's the name of your book again? Asking for a friend. Are you winding me out? Cocktails and Quiz Tales. Of course. As we missed the new little guy over your shoulder, by Gay Goose and Hoglog. Hedge Log? Yeah, I don't know. He comes out with our Christmas decorations. He is adorable. He's got quite piercing eyes though, because we put him next to the TV the other day. And if you just imagine he's next to your telly, he wants to know what's going on, doesn't he? He's like, it's quite intense. So sometimes we just have to face him away a bit and then it's fine. But yeah. And this is a penguin, we think. Yeah. No. He's watching you. That was question 16. Yerevan is the capital city of which Eastern European country? Question 17. Joe Pesci stars as Harry and Daniel Stern is Marv in which 1990 Christmas comedy caper produced by John Hughes? It's not Christmas till you watch that, is it? Joe Pesci stars as Harry and Daniel Stern stars as Marv in which 1990 Christmas comedy caper produced by John Hughes? Someone wanted to spell the city in 16. Good shout. Sorry about that. Yerevan. 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 That's how I imagine. Anyway, yeah, that's the capital city of which Eastern European country for question 16. Yerevan. It is quite a gang of critters. I mean, I'll show you a little bit more of our tree. I mean, it's full of critters and also Jurgen Klopp, most importantly. But yeah, look at all our friends. I mean, as if you're surprised. So Yerevan, capital city of which Eastern European country? 16. 17, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern star as Harry and Marv in which 1990 Christmas comedy caper? Question 18. According to the Bible verse, spirituality, all of that, what 3 gifts were the wise men supposed to have brought to baby Jesus? What were they supposed to have brought? The 3 wise men, what were their gifts? Should be quite easy, I'd hope, if they're still peddling this sort of stuff at school. So according to the Bible, question 18, what are the 3 gifts the 3 wise men brought? Interestingly, obviously it's just something you know, isn't it? These sort of facts are just things you know, but sometimes you just check. And I went on Google just to kind of check, well, was it strictly the Bible, or does it actually say what they are there? Because someone will try and trip you up, which when you've been hosting a quiz, you know someone's going to. And as I wrote 3 wise men gift, spelt it wrong, and it went F-I-G-T, not G-I-F-T, at which point Google said 3 wise men fight, thinking that's what I was looking for, because I'd done F-I-G-H-T tea. And then I didn't have the time, but I wish I could have done, to have stayed there and wondered where are these videos of this fight the three wise men had. Anyway, question 19. Born in December 1963, what did Michael Edwards become known as after the Winter Olympics of 1988? Price's Kitchen. We're doing fine, thanks. We won't infect anyone. Well, that's good. Keep yourself safe. Question 19. Born in December 1963. 1963. What did Michael Edwards become known as after the Winter Olympics of 1988? Doug and Sears. We met him on a cruise, got a selfie with him. Did you? Excellent. I'm assuming that's about the chap in question 19 and not one of the three wise men. That was question 19. We're going to be pushing it for 9:15, JR. Sorry, I'll do my best. Come on, best speed up. Question 20, excuse me. What is the name of the elf played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film Elf? It's question 20. What is the name of the elf played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film Elf? What's the name of the elf? Now that's a film, say Team Quizneyland. So, little fact about Team Quizneyland. It's a few little facts and backgrounds to Nick's Pub Quiz that have come out over the course of putting this book together. Team Quizneyland's Phil is responsible for get your dits out. We've got a Phil to thank for that little cherub. That little cherry, I should say. He is a little cherub. But yeah. By the way, those are the questions for your first half Nick's Pub Quiz. I've only got the long version. Check your answers. Aha. Yes, that is it. The first half music indeed. Texas, 4 books on its way to Hell's Kitchen, by the way. Caroline's put out a little bit more. There we are. The threadless link is what you want. There's also the Redbubble one somewhere. I think it's NPQ. I can't quite remember it. There's one of them out there. Yes, those are the first half questions for our December festive Nick's Pub Quiz. And tonight we will follow Nick's Pub Quiz with a festive sing-along. I implore you all to follow the link to JR's sing-along afterwards. I really hope you will. He's just going to do 7 or 8 songs. He is a fabulous entertainer, really good fun, yeah, we'll have a giggle doing it. I will be pouring myself a drink after this. I might even go Instagram live. So if any of you are on Instagram, I might Instagram live us watching JR. So as long as you've got YouTube on as well, then I think we should all tune in, or at least I'll get on the chat and we can all have a laugh. There's JR saying please join in. We should do that. The fabulous Jonathan Rippon, as is his full name. Should we do the answers for the first 20, or Jonathan won't be starting till 10:30? Question number 1. The capital of Brazil, not Rio de Janeiro. Brasilia is the federal capital of Brazil. Brasilia. I hope that didn't catch too many of you out. Ems Tomlinson, Team Crim are warming up the vocal cords with some sweet libations for the festive sing-along. Very nice language there, Ems. Question 2. Which Lionel Bart musical features the characters Nancy Fagan and old Bill Sykes? Of course, it's Oliver. Oliver. Give yourself a point for that. Bornean, Sumatran and Tapanuli are all types of which species? It's orangutan. Orangutan. Answer for question 3. Question 4. The stringed instrument found in Neapolitan archtop and flatback type is mandolin. Mandolin is the answer I'm after. Caroline's put up the Zazzle link, which is to some Nick's Pub Quiz tea towels and other life commentary tea towel merch if you'd like it. Don't miss your chance. Sorry, distracted by selling merch. What was that? Any clue on 6 before we get there? No. So mandolin, the answer to 4. Question 5, the answer to 3, Caroline. Cool, keep up. Orangutan. Question 5, which religious festival began on the 10th of December and ends on the 18th? It is Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to any of you who are celebrating that. Question 6, what 5-letter word can come before garden, light and cake? I sort of pointed this way to the sort of twinkly lights and other bits and pieces. What could... fairy garden, fairy light, and fairy cake. Yes, that's what we've gone with. Fairy, the answer there. Fairy, almost Christmas, but Christmas garden we didn't think was appropriate, or at least allowable. So fairy is the answer we wanted there. 5-letter word, fairy. Fairy garden, fairy light, and fairy cake. Well done if you got that. Question 7, the sporting campaign backed by Stonewall. Sorry, Claire. Claire has suggested beef, which is not even 5 letters, but I like the idea. Beefcake, obviously, is fine, but beef garden and beef light are exceptional. What's a fairy cake, Duggan says? Fairy cake is like a little mini cupcake kind of thing, but it's a cupcake, basically. It's a fairy cake. Anyway, not hairy, no. Not a hairy cake, no. No one wants that. Question 7. Spice, someone suggests Spice Garden, Spice Light? No. Anyway, 7. The sporting campaign backed by Stonewall this week was rainbow laces. Rainbow laces. Everybody encouraged to use the rainbow laces or whatever they have. Plenty of rainbows in and around sport this week, showing that it is more of an environment and a sport for all. LGBT plus campaign run by Stonewall, and it all went very well. Matt Baker insisting, by the way, that hairy garden works. I was wearing my rainbow laces in commentary last weekend and last night. So rainbow laces, the answer to question 7. Question 8, a Trump supporter said to have claimed, anyway, blah, blah, blah. The population of the US state of Georgia is 10.5 million. If you put the middle answer, 10.5 million, give yourself a point. Question 9, how old's the Queen? She's 94. 94, a few more years. She'll be sending herself a telegram, she will. 94, the Queen. Question 9. Question 10. Tom Fletcher, Danny Jones, Dougie Pointer and Harry Judd are all members of McFly. They are members of the band McFly. Question 10. Question 11. How many stars are there on the flag of China? It is 5. 5 flags. 1 big one, 4 little ones. Question 12. Which actor links Stranger Things, Enola Holmes, Godzilla? It is Millie Bobby Brown. She plays 11 in Stranger Things and is far too young to have half produced and starred in Enola Holmes, scarily. But yes, it is Millie Bobby Brown, the answer to question 12. 13. Alphabetically, which of Santa's reindeer comes first? It is Blitzen or Blitzer, I'll accept. Blitzen or Blitzer. Question 14. The highest selling UK Christmas single of all time. How have you done on that one? The answer you're after is Band-Aid. Do they know it's Christmas? Yes. Or if you've put Feed the World, I'll let you have it. Band-Aid, do they know it's Christmas? The USA equivalent, which is question 15, is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. White Christmas by Bing Crosby is the answer to question 15. Question 14, Band-Aid, do they know it's Christmas? If you just put the song title, that's really all I wanted. Give yourself a point for that. 16, Yerevan is the capital city of which Eastern European country? It's Armenia. Armenia is the answer there to question 16. Question 17, Joe Pesci stars as Harry and Daniel Stern is Marv. Of course, it's Home Alone, my beautiful assistant's favourite festive film. Beck says, tell Tommy to shush, he's banging around. He's making me Merry Cherry Cola. So while he's making me a drink, Bex, to you. 17, the film Home Alone. 18, James Watts, delighted with Armenia. Sensational. Well done, very good. 18, according to the Bible, the 3 gifts the wise men brought: gold, frankincense and myrrh. Gold, frankincense and myrrh. Katie says, pretty sure James is happier with Armenia than the day we met. Was it the same day you met? Yes, indeed. Brilliant. There we are. By the way, happy birthday to Mark from Virginia, from Kate. Oh, being mixed up. I hope yours is too. So gold, frankincense and myrrh. 3 points for that. Have 3 points for it. Yeah, go on. Feeling generous. It's Christmas. 19. Michael Edwards was known obviously after the Winter Olympics, as Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagle, question number 19 is the answer we want. Question 20, the elf played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film is Buddy. Buddy the elf. Hopefully the chat might work if you would like to send me your scores at half time for our December Winter Nix Pub quiz. 20 out of 23 for the fearsome foursome. Very good. The happy first birthday to Luna the Naughty Chowski. 19 for Tom Stanton, 20 for Nick Hodgkinson, 17 for the Lockdown Legends, 16 the music, 13 for Michael, who is with JR this evening. The Diddery Dodderers, I like that, not mulled wine, mulled wine helps, excellent. I hope that was deliberate. 18 for Anne-Marie on her birthday. Joe Kremen with a 21, 15 and a half. Says Beer of Frank Sinatra. Dad and Niblet 12, 18 for the London Lockdown team, 17 for Team Cornish Chuff, 16 so far for Ems, 18 out of 23 for Helen, Louise with 17 years. Jane, 13, the wise men saved us from even worse. Okay, Newton's Roadies 21, Maslow's Hierarchy of Nerds 19. One of the team names, by the way, that we've sent a book to, I'm not sure who it is, Nerd Immunity. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That is good. Catherine Parker, 14 and a half. Bex was late, they got 10. 18 for the Cumbernaudis, her Gradiators, 19. 14 Dukes of Hazzard, a miserable 15 from Scalagroom Jones. Claire Varga, 20. Devon Oldie's 13. Diane's got a 15. Sinclair's 14. Milo's massive, got 23 answers. Nicely put, Dave. 20 out of 23. COVID-addled, worst score ever, says Claire. Dog Eggs, 12. Oof. And Francie Pants 19. Caroline, your books are also on their way. Paul Penter with 18. Very good. Well done, everybody. Have you heard the festive jokes doing the rounds? Festive jokes doing the rounds. Here are a couple. What's Dominic Cummings' favourite Christmas song? Driving Home for Christmas. Did you hear that production was down at Santa's workshop? Many of his workers have had to elf isolate. Yeah, 2020. Why didn't Mary and Joseph make it to Bethlehem? All Virgin flights were cancelled. Why are Santa's reindeer allowed to travel on Christmas Eve? They have herd immunity. Why did the pirates have to go into lockdown? Because the R rate had risen. I genuinely like that. Gordon says, can you give a shout out to the bearded runner? I reckon he's cheating. Well, you're only cheating yourself. What do the Trumps do for Christmas dinner? They put on a super spread. Yes. Thank you to all of you who have bought cocktails and quiz tales, particularly the couple of messages I've had. We've had loads, and we've been so grateful for them. Quiz Team Aguilera, who were delighted that we had their name on the personalised ones, they've ordered a cocktail set already. So well done, Jenny Thomas. Thank you very much for doing that. Mark, Janet and Richard, by the way, a lovely message from you guys. Thank you from Team What Are We Called, which is what they called themselves because they couldn't think of anything else. And then Susan Jackman, you sent a lovely message on behalf of the Diddery Dodderers. And yes, thanks again to Phil from Team Quizneyland for Get Your Dits Out. I will be getting my dits out in a little while. Another little quick look into the back here. We've got a page of thank yous to the people that have helped us put it all together. There's an and finally page. If we've got any of the Hertfordshire Massive in, you might spot a little picture that's all about you guys. Yeah, that was really nice. We've also got the guys at Goldfinch there. There's Ramsey and Paul. Our huge thanks to them. They've helped support us with a few extra cocktail recipes. They're in the beautiful assistants. Look, there they are. Tom and Caroline right there. Get your copy. The Shopify link is below. We will, if you buy them tonight, we'll try and get them shipped out by Monday, Tuesday. So you might get them for Christmas, which would be great. We are thrilled with all of the effort you guys went to get us all those pictures and bits and pieces. Thank you so much. We are happy to tell you we've worked our socks off on this. We've been pulling 2 in the mornings. We've been up to Tom's parents. We've been running around like mad, trying to get the right deals, the best prices on postage and packing. We've published our own book. Bonkers. Who knew we'd be doing that this year when we all started? It is all down to you that we got to this point and that you backed it. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. But if you want a copy and you haven't got one, then the link is in the thing. They are all on their way We have given them to some lovely guys down in Battersea who are helping us with all the postage and packing. They should be reaching you in the next few days, we hope. Obviously, Christmas post, apparently Royal Mail are quite weighed down because it's that kind of year, isn't it? But there we are. Thank you so much for your support. And if any of you are around tomorrow locally, then thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Kate. Then come down to Tooting Market. We'll be there 10:30 till 1. I know you won't have your copy, but come and have a chat. We'll have a selfie. We'll take some pictures, any of that. And you can collar some locals and just pressure them to come and have one in their hand. Right, we're nearly ready to get started for the second half, but my beautiful assistant has arrived, and I hope you guys have got yourselves a merry cherry cola, because here he is. Hi, beautiful assistant. Oh, he's been working his socks off. Oh, what's this? It's just a little... Oh, he's given me a little Christmas present of a little bit of chocolate money. Oh, that's very nice. I won't eat it while I'm on air, because... isn't a great sound, although you've heard me slurping enough cocktails. Thank you very much. So I need to just finish my drink, don't I, of course. Cheers, Tom, says Texas. I tried to remember to sign all the ones that you ordered during our pop-up November quiz, by the way. So those are all on their way. Right, JR is starting his sing-along in theory in 20 minutes, and we've got 20 questions to get through. There's a few that are quick towards the end, but that will make sense. E.L. James says, Salute. So that's very nice. Here comes my very festive looking Merry Cherry Cola. I hope you have all got something that looks as gorgeous as that. Oh, amazing. Look at this. With another one of those bomb of a ice cubes in it. Wave goodbye to Tom, everybody. Show him your appreciation. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Karen. I'll be starting around 9:20, but joining when you can. Yeah, well, we don't want to miss it, so let's hurry up, shall we? Oh, there's something about the cherry and festiveness. It's a cracker. Thank you. That is a beauty. Nice big ball of ice, isn't it? It's actually, yeah, it's a proper little globe as well. Right. On your toes, then. We're going to... Nick, the hedgehog's staring you out, is it? Shall I move him away a bit? I'll just try and... He's still giving you the one eye, isn't he? No, you're just going to have to deal with it. Right, second half, here we go. Slightly different order to things. Name the years. 3 songs for you. They're all festive. Second half, here we go. Question 21. Name the years. They're consecutive decades again. 21 is Slade, Merry Christmas, Everybody. Slade, Merry Christmas, everybody. 22 is going to be the Pogues Fairy Tale of New York, and 23 will be All I Want for Christmas. I want to know what years those were released. So that is, for 21, Slade, Merry Christmas, everybody. 22, the Pogues Fairy Tale of New York, and 23, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Yes. One more time then. Oh, Anne-Marie's had a lovely thing. Look, to yourself and your BAs and all the amazing people on here, thank you so much for getting us through this horrible year. Merry Christmas to you all. Andrew, Anne-Marie and Buddy. What a lovely message. And Mitzi's just arrived. Mitzi, you're here for the second half. Score yourself out of 20 odd, whatever we'll be, and we'll crack on. I've got an extra special Get My Dits out later. So look forward to that. Glad you made it. So the years, work those out. They are consecutive decades once again. So we have... Slade, Merry Christmas, Everybody. The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. And Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. That's 21, 22 and 23. What years were they released? I hope you've written the song titles down and you can work on those years. Consecutive decades. We'll move on. 24. Which film dedicated to inspirational teachers everywhere features Mr. Maddens as a primary school teacher in the run-up to Christmas? Question 24. Which film dedicated to inspirational teachers everywhere features Mr. Maddens as a primary school teacher in the run-up to Christmas? Siobhan, you might recognise some of these questions. This is about my 9th quiz in the last 4 days. I'm fine. It's going really well. To be fair, the others have all been nice little either private ones, a couple of corporate ones. Then I did one for my niece for their school, because students have just been nagged into Zoom classes, essay deadlines and all that. So we thought it might be nice to do something for them that's fun online. So they beamed me in and I did well, it wasn't a pub quiz because they're 16 to 18, but it was fun. We did that thing. So that was question 24. Question 25, in the Christmas song, Let It Snow, what has happened to the lights? So just in the lyrics. In the Christmas song, Let It Snow, Dean Martin, what has happened to the lights? Yeah. James, will we eventually do a marathon 1,500 question 24-hour quiz marathon? If you write the questions, Jim. Em's best one was on Tuesday. Totes my goats. It was, to be fair. Well, because it was personal. Loved it. I was looking forward to tonight, though, but I'm really conscious of time because I don't want to miss any of JR, and I don't want any of you two either. It'll just be a lovely extra bit for tonight, I think. So let's crack through. That was 25. In the Christmas song, Let It Snow, what's happened to the lights? Question 26. Which wordless children's picture book by Raymond Briggs was first published in 1978? That is 26. Which wordless children's picture book by Raymond Briggs was first published in 1978? It has a very festive theme. That's question 26. Which wordless children's picture book by Raymond Briggs was first published in 1978? The year I was born. Emily, can't wait to get a copy of the book. Can you please say hello to our cockapoo Tilly, who's got her Christmas jumper on for the occasion? Emily, tweet me, Instagram me a picture, please. Tilly, are you all festive? Are you? You're going to do a poo under the tree? Ooh! So that was question 26. 27. Brandy butter, or rum butter, as some people enjoy. A delicious accompaniment to mince pies and Christmas pudding and all that. Is known in cooking as a what sauce? It has a name, this kind of thing. Brandy or rum butter, that kind of boozy loveliness, is known in cooking as a what sauce? What do we call that? Not just delicious or boozy, but it's got another name. Yeah, tasty, please. More. I say it can go with mince pies and Christmas pudding. Also goes very well with a spoon. That's question 27. Brandy or rum butter is known in cooking as a what sauce? 28. Which book written in verse is about a mouse taking a walk in a European forest? It's question 28. Which book written in verse is about a mouse taking a walk in a European forest? Lather. Oh, that Merry Cherry Cola is just right up my strasser. We got in at 6:45. I had 7 questions written for tonight's quiz. That's why we were a bit late starting. What was that question? Is it specifically European? Didn't know that. Well, apparently, well, according to the question. Right, we have 2 lyrics questions now, broken up a little bit. 2 lyrics questions. I want the title of the song. Hopefully, these aren't too bad. All right, here we are. Your lyrics for question 29. Little baby, pa rum pum pum pum. I am a poor boy too, pa rum pum pum pum. Yep, that's 29. Little baby, pa rum pum pum pum. I am a poor boy too, pa rum pum pum pum. Well done, Caroline. Very good. It is almost an interrupter, isn't it? And then 30, the lyrics for 30, while you rack your brains and actually remember what that bleeding song's actually called. 30, the lyrics, when the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know he's put a great big smile on somebody's face. It's question 30. When the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know he's put a great big smile on somebody's face. Or somebody's fay. Sure. Oh, my Caroline. Cheers, she's in the book. She's in the book. What else we got? Another last little delve into here. Look at the doodle man for the tropical Mai Tai. No more. There's more for you to enjoy. Loads for you to read in there as well. There's a ton of content, honestly. We're chuffed with it. We are chuffed with it. Got about 200 to shift. We've sold 450 out of a print run of 700. So we've got 250 left to go. So we're not doing another print run. That's going to be it. That is going to be it. So, Mitzi, yours with everybody else's, you've missed me chatting about it all quiz, but yours have gone today. They'll be going in the post on Monday morning, I think. Right. Question 31. Now we just have some random general knowledge questions, not linked at all. Dennis says he missed question 28. Which book written in verse is about a mouse taking a walk in a European forest? That was 28. Question 31. In Australia, the Indian Pacific Rail Service travels between which two cities? Question 31. In Australia, the Indian Pacific Rail Service travels between which two cities? Edwin, there are. I will be getting my dits out very soon, but you'll just have to wait. Just have to wait. It's question 31. In Australia, the Indian Pacific Rail Service travels between which two cities? Someone needs 24 again. Which film dedicated to inspirational teachers everywhere features Mr. Maddens as a primary school teacher in the run-up to Christmas? Question 32. Which US president gave the Gettysburg Address in 1863? You know, it's not Christmassy, I know. I needed questions about 5 minutes to 8. That's question 32. Which US president gave the Gettysburg Address in 1863? I'm keeping an eye on the clock, JR. Don't worry, I've got you. It's question 32. Stephanie, I do hope you do. Yeah, which US president gave the Gettysburg Address in 1863? Question 33. Who is the Roman god of agriculture? Oh, Tofi, you think you're so funny, but see you later. He's gone. He's gone. Your mum. Tosser. Question 33. Who is the Roman god of agriculture? Also a planet. Roman god of agriculture. Also a planet. Caroline says Monty Don, which will be a very British reference. Question 34. In golf, who won his first major with victory at the US Masters in 2017? Is it possible to pick out the questions that I had to grab at the last minute that are not really the sorts of questions the Nick's Pub Quiz audience really want? Yeah. Oh well. It's sport. There'll be some people in your teams going, finally a good old golf question from 2017. Yes, 34. In golf, who won his first major with victory at the US Masters in 2017? Now, so you had a little think about that. We ain't got long. I am going to get my dits out, and I'm getting my dits out in a bigger way than I've ever got them before. So are you ready? Your ditloids are going from question 35 to 40. These are the biggest dits you've ever seen. And they have a very festive theme, and they're hopefully going to get us in the mood for JR's exquisite musical moment. So, are you ready? You'll get 2 clues for each one. You need to write these down. Also ran out of questions. Shush. 35, 12DD and 11PP. Are you with me yet? 12DD, 11PP. Those are your 2 ones for 35. 36, 10L, 9LD. Yep. That's 36. 10L, it's sort of A apostrophe. 9LD. And then 37, I'm going to crack through these. 8M, another A apostrophe. And 7S, Yep, good Caroline, good speed. You could probably be ahead of me. Go on, question 38. 6GL, getting a kind of theme here. 5GR, nearly gave it away there, as if you didn't know. That's 38. 6GL, 5GR. 39, 4, Helen, she couldn't help herself. 4CB, 3FH, yes, Caroline's on it. 40, 2TD, a P and a P. Mark's called you well, I mean, it is in the rules, isn't it? It is in the rules, Helen. Don't put your answers in the chat or you're a bit of a twat. It's next pub quiz. Yes, those are your ditloids, my massive dits. I've never got them out that big before. 35, 12DD, 11PP, 36, 10L, 9LD, 37, 8M, you get the idea. Come on, let's crack through the answers then, shall we? For the second half of next pub quiz, because Jonathan's just beginning to warm up, and I don't want to miss it. Hang on for us, JR. Honestly, do hold on. I don't want to miss the start. I know you've probably told other people when you're starting. They'll be all right. Name the years then. Let's go. 1973 for Slade, Merry Christmas, Everybody. Then The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York, 1987. And Mariah Carey, 1994. Give yourself half a mark a year each side. 73 for Slade, Merry Christmas, Everybody. 87 for The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. And 94 for Mariah Carey. If you got 3 out of 3, very well done. 24, the film dedicated to inspirational teachers everywhere is The Nativity, or just Nativity. 24, Nativity. Best it ever, says MJ Godden. I didn't even explain it, didn't I? For some people who haven't... I clearly will explain it next time. Anyway, 24 is Nativity. 24, Nativity. 25, in the Christmas song, Let It Snow, what's happened to the lights? They've been turned down low. They have been turned down low. 26, the wordless children's picture book by Raymond Briggs. We're walking in the air. It's from The Snowman. The Snowman was the answer. The Snowman. 27, brandy or rum butter. Those kind of butters and sauces. They're known as a hard sauce. Yeah, apparently so. A hard sauce. Polly missed 33. We haven't done the answer yet. Oh, the question. Who's the Roman god of agriculture? Saturn. Anyway, we'll get there. Maybe some people will get a point. 28, the book written in verse about a mouse taking a walk is The Gruffalo. The Gruffalo, the answer to 29. 28. 29, looking for Little Drummer Boy. Little Drummer Boy. Little Baby Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Little Drummer Boy for 29. Then I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard. The lyrics, when the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know. That was awfully out of tune. Anyway, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Jonathan's starting in a minute. In Australia, the Indian Pacific Rail Service travels between which two cities? Sydney and Perth. Sydney and Perth. You can also just start to put your, by the way, we do your, you know, total answers. We can just sling them in the chat in Jonathan's group in a minute. You'll love that. US President, so Sydney and Perth, sorry, the two cities in Australia. Sydney and Perth, I'm going too far. I know, well, because Jonathan's going to sing and I've spent too long chatting about the book. 32, the US president that gave the Gettysburg Address was Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. 33, the Roman god of agriculture is Saturn. Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture. Some of you may have heard that. 34, in golf, he won his first major with victory at the US Masters in 2017. Sergio Garcia. If you put Sergio Garcia, well done. Yeah, I know a book. Who'd have mentioned it? Sergio Garcia. Then the Ditloids. Well, how do you know your 12 days of Christmas? 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's your final answers for your December Winter Mix Pub quiz. 2 points for each, yes. 2 points for each, Ditloid. Thank you very much. Buy the book. Give me your final scores. I'm about to log in to JR's YouTube for a festive sing-along. You're all going to join me there in a minute. He's never had 300 people watching him, has he? I mean, he has in person, but not on his YouTube. Come on. Very good. Let's get your scores through. 42, very good. 38.5, 36. Well done for keeping up with my very quick scoring. 32 for the Left Coast Rollins. We've posted yours. E.L. James with a 32 out of 40. Erica, come and join us on Jonathan's channel. Caroline will post the link in just a second. Joe Kremin, loaded. The write-up was 44. Amazing. Oh, blimey. Thank you all for being there. Thank you for your support in the book. Thank you for continuing to keep this community alive, and for just being marvellous. I'm going to get on to Jonathan's thing now. 17 minutes. Hopefully he hasn't started yet. I think he said 20 past. He might have given us a little stay of execution. I've had a few toffee vodkas, so I'm in full voice. It's Caroline. We can all join in together. I'll even be in the chat. Won't that be nice? Anyway, thank you all. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. I hope the books turn up on time. We have done our best. If it's not there by Christmas, it's sort of not our fault because we've put them in the post already. But thank you all. They should be. We're sending them signed. We're sending them tracked internationally. So you're going to have to sign for your next pub quiz book. You are all wonderful. And yeah, I wish you all a really Merry Christmas. It's been a bonkers old year, hasn't it? But let's all join the fabulous Jonathan Rippon for a festive sing-song. Click on the link on his YouTube channel, which is below me. He's also Jonathan Rippon Music. I'll see you all in there very shortly. But for now, from me, a very Merry Christmas to you. Right, let's go, JR. Let's go. I'm logging on. Is he live? He's live. Are you still live with me? Oh, here we go. He's there. I've got to turn him on. You can watch him. You can watch him with me if you want. Oh, we're doing Deck the Hall. I'll hang up in a minute, but look. Here we go.
He says, how many halls can you have in one house? Indeed. But,
right. See you all there in a minute. Bye.